This was a case that I thought was one in a million. A church knowingly facilitated putting a known child molester in the home with young children and then lying to my client's parents about what they knew. I thought, this has to be such a rare occurrence.
This steadfast belief in forgiveness and redemption, where a person like Frank Curtis was able to return. The parents in the ward had no idea.
What's the kind of boots on the ground impact of a belief like this?
Do you remember that movie, Field of Dreams? If you build it, they will come. That's what we have here.
How did I, first of all, not even know that this was such a massive problem? And second of all, how has this problem become so widespread in a culture that is so obsessed with families and togetherness and goodness and kindness and virtue? And yet, this awful truth exists.
But there were lawyers who were eventually able to break through and get the documents in the Boston Archdiocese case. That was the beginning of the end. They couldn't control it anymore because they'd lied and lied and lied about the nature of the problem, the extent of the problem, and they couldn't deny it anymore, and there were hundreds of them.
Do you think, based on what happened to the Catholic Church, do you think that the Mormon Church should face similar scrutiny?
They should, and they will eventually, but the key there was the documents, because up until that time, Catholics didn't believe it.
And there were always people who would come up to me afterwards and say, I'm glad you're talking about this. I'm glad somebody said something about this. I'm glad this was made known. This ruins people's lives. Sexual abuse ruins lives. And very many of the people that I had the pleasure of getting to know have ruined lives. It's a big deal, and it has lifelong ramifications, and it's awful. And I think that is not recognized nearly enough.
This is Architecture of Abuse, and I'm your host, Alyssa Grenfell. Episode 1, The Problem.